In the heart of the jungle, where sunlight dappled through the emerald canopy, a thrilling tale was about to unfold, starring a most resourceful protagonist. Our story begins with Miko, a monkey whose cleverness was matched only by his craving for bananas. One day, high upon a jagged cliff, he spotted the ultimate prize, a banana of colossal proportions, a golden crescent of pure delight. However, this magnificent fruit was not unguarded. Perched menacingly beside it was a grumpy eagle, his sharp eyes scanning the territory below. The challenge was steep, but Miko was not the only one with his eyes on the prize. A clumsy bear named Barnaby was attempting a bumbling ascent up the cliff face, his claws scraping uselessly against the stone. Meanwhile, hidden in the long grass at the base of the cliff, a sneaky snake named Silas watched and waited, his forked tongue tasting the air for an opportunity. Mako knew direct confrontation was a fool's game. He would need to use his wits to outsmart them all. Miko's sharp eyes scanned his surroundings, and a mischievous plan began to form. His first target was the bumbling bear. Spotting a ripe, juicy mango hanging from a nearby tree, Miko expertly plucked it and with a flick of his wrist, hurled it directly into a buzzing beehive nestled in a high branch. The hive exploded with furious activity. A swarm of angry bees, their buzzing a low, threatening hum, descended upon the unsuspecting Barnaby. The bear let out a yelp of surprise and pain as the tiny warriors began their assault. Abandoning all thoughts of the banana, Barnaby scrambled away from the cliff, swatting frantically at his new tormentors and disappearing into the dense jungle undergrowth with a series of comical howls. Phase 1 of Miko's plan was a resounding success. One competitor down, 2 to go. Next on Miko's list was the silent, slithering threat below. Silas the snake remained coiled in the grass, a patient predator confident in his stealth. But Miko had an idea that was, quite literally, brilliant. He scampered over to a rocky outcrop where a piece of shiny crystal lay, catching the midday sun. Picking up the sparkling shard, Miko angled it perfectly. He reflected a dazzling beam of sunlight directly into the snake's unblinking eyes. Silas was completely unprepared for the sudden, blinding glare. Hissing in confusion and disorientation, the snake recoiled, his vision filled with dancing spots of light. Dazed and unable to focus, Silas slithered away into the shadows to recover, completely forgetting about the banana and the monkey on the cliff above. Miko watched him go with a satisfied grin. With the bear and the snake dealt with, only the formidable eagle remained. A direct assault was out of the question. The eagle's beak and talons were far too dangerous. So, Miko decided on a different approach: distraction and entertainment. He scurried around, gathering a collection of the most vibrant and colorful leaves he could find: scarlet reds, sunny yellows, and deep purples. Leaping onto a clear ledge in full view of the eagle, Miko began to juggle. He tossed the leaves into the air, creating a swirling vortex of color. He spun, he flipped, he caught them with his feet. The grumpy eagle, who had never seen such a spectacle, was utterly captivated. His stern gaze softened with fascination as he leaned forward, craning his neck to get a better view of the mesmerizing performance. In his rapt attention, he completely forgot about his duty and the giant banana, which slipped from his grasp and tumbled down the cliff. The moment the banana was free, Miko's act came to an abrupt end. He somersaulted through the air, snatching the giant banana before it could hit the ground. Landing gracefully, he held his prize aloft in triumph. The eagle, snapping out of his trance, could only squawk in dismay as he watched the clever monkey peel back the golden skin. Miko took a huge, satisfying bite, the sweet fruit a worthy reward for his masterful plan. With the taste of victory on his tongue, he turned to the camera, a twinkle in his eye, and gave a cheeky wink. In the great jungle theater, the curtain had fallen on a truly brilliant performance, and our hero was ready to enjoy the spoils of his clever heist.